Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Realness with three S's. I am one of your hosts here, Chantel Francis, with the none and only
Michael Pez.
I need to know who is up here, so
We don't know if we're top or bottom. We're like all versatile here. So like it's
apparently
it's one of those things where
I'm always on top. No,
a fucked up Brady Bunch.
I'm also Chantel Francis. My Cher wig.
Yes, Cher for life.
Yes, it's already getting too much.
So I'm just going through I'm going through these little things right now. Like I know this guy Matt. He goes by Matt Tarot, and he does tarot card readings. And I am a mixologist, and he gave me all these little cards that are like what kind of cocktails you would drink based off of your zodiac. So I'm trying to find Chantel's right now just to see if it's accurate. Jojo, what's your sign?
Taurus.
Taurus. Okay, I haven't even got there yet. Pisces, Cancer.
So while you're looking through, we'll start up with, we're doing Rupaul's Drag Race Allstars 5, Episode 6. Woo! So mouthful, eh?
Yeah.
Eh? Oh, we're not doing Canada.
We're not doing
Canada right now.
Because Canada's is so much better.
Oh, fighting words. So the first thing that I wrote down was like, I think that Shay chose India because she didn't want to set the precedent of going after a stronger queen when they had them in the chance instead of, so she chose Alexis. Then maybe if she was in the or she didn't win the next time around, the other queens will be like, let's get her out. She's our number one competitor. Like they might gang up on her. So I think that it was a calculated move that she kept India because she didn't want people to start coming for her in case she wasn't at the top. Because now you have to be at the top to stay for sure. So what do you guys think about that?
I'm not sure if it was calculated, but I think that Shay looked at her competitors and thought, India's been in the bottom literally every week since week 1. The fair thing to do would be to send her home. And Alexis wasn't the worst. So I think she would have gotten
is that how we're playing the game? Is that we're just going to make sure that we have the top queens in the end? Or are you trying to win the cash money?
Yeah, I think it's, especially because of the twist this season, there's a little more leniency to do what you want to do. And I think if she wanted to eliminate Alexis, she could have. But Alexis definitely wasn't the bottom. Even though she was in the bottom 4, she wasn't the worst of the queens left. And India definitely didn't do a good job.
Fine. But so,
I don't know if she was calculated about it. I just feel like Rue could have walked out and been like, here's your crown. Season's done. Shay, you're the winner. There we go.
Is that what you think is going on?
1,000,000%. I don't think there's any path that the show can go now without, unless it's like if anything, this could have been the season to have a double crowning. Just gonna say
that's what okay, so I read that on Facebook. They were like, I love Jujubee and I love Shea Coulee, and I was like, and of all the seasons to have a tie, why was it last season? It should have been this one.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so having said that, who would you have not wanted to win last season?
Shady.
Well, on my team wasn't Monet Exchange on my team.
Yeah.
So my team.
But was Trinity Taylor on my team?
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Oh really?
Yeah, fuck her.
What happened?
What has Trinity Taylor done on YouTube lately or at all in the media? All I'm seeing is Monet Exchange like coming out. Maybe Trinity Taylor comes out this next episode after this. But at the same time, I'm like, Monet Exchange has had her own little show, like her live thing in New York, which I love watching. And I just think, but yes, Trinity killed it. Trinity killed it with her Snatch game. She did all that, but I like Monet Exchange more.
You too?
Oh, I don't know. I think it depends on what they're doing on the show. I don't care what they're doing right now. I mean, obviously I care, but during the
Well,
competition. I feel
I
like
think the next Drag superstar, like what they're going to continue on with this legacy, like what they're going to bring to the table. I think Jada Essence Hall is going to bring something awesome to this, like awesome to the drag community.
Yeah. I'm not saying that
crowned if they're not having the equal amount of presence as holder of this title. I can understand why it just maybe looks kind of like, hey, like you guys both won. Why is it only that Monet is doing all this press and extra work and whatever? Like maybe Monet is utilizing this opportunity more so than Trinity is,
Sure.
But then she doesn't seem from what you're saying that she's appreciating the fact that she like has this title and that she won this show. Maybe she feels shunned that she didn't win all right on her own. Who knows? But it would be nice to see her have a little bit more presence.
And like, I'm sorry I said fucker, whatever. I'm just saying.
Fucker.
I forgive you.
So Alexis is all embarrassed and crying.
Boo-hoo.
I still don't know where the truth is. So let's really get down to it and find out, like, did India hear incorrectly? Misunderstood? Was she lying? Or was Alexis lying? What do you think happened?
I'm still on the same page as last week, where I think that it was two people remembering things differently.
I think that probably Alexis had turned to someone and went, "We could always get rid of Shay."
Yeah, and I think India might have used the wrong phrasing when she said like she was campaigning against Shay. I don't know if there was much of a campaign happening, but at the same time, like emotions are running high. Clearly, neither one of them wanted to go. Knew it might be one of them. Can you imagine if like Shay just eliminated Jujubee or something though, like just at random? It's like you. It's gonna pick whoever at this point. I can beat you all.
You know what? Yeah, let's keep the drama going for you two, and you guys can keep yelling at each other.
Bye, Blair.
Higher, and I'll just get rid of Blair.
No. But okay, so I definitely see where you guys are coming from with that. But then we kind of a little bit later into the episode, they get these letters from Alexis, and so Shay gets a letter, Blair gets a letter, and Alexis gets a letter that she doesn't want to read.
Yep.
Now
5 minutes later, it's read.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't want it read? Okay.
Yeah, then Jujubee
it was just read.
letter. But what I think was really interesting though is that like Alexis was kind of like, well, she didn't say anything bad. Like she said, I still love you. And so I feel like Alexis's response was so sus. Like, I don't know. She seems so worried about what India had to say, and so like not want to.
You didn't call me a liar. That was the first thing out of her mouth.
Like India's letter on the mirror, she brings up her 4 H's again, and honesty. Like I get the misremembering or remembering different things that could make sense. But it's like why does India care that much? You know what I mean? And do you think that some people are saying that she just wants to be talked about on this episode as well, just to have some more longevity in her career? Do you think that's a thing?
Well, her track record hasn't been the best for drama online or with fellow queens. We saw that with Derek. We've seen that when she quit drag years ago. So yeah, I do think India wants to be relevant and talked about and showcased on Allstars in general. But I don't know. I think she wrote those letters to appear on episode 6 for sure. Okay. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, no, she's been watching it from season 3. For her to like, if she goes online and starts talking trash, she knows exactly what she's doing as well.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair. I guess it's because I pretty much dislike both of them that I'm like, I don't know who's lying here, but I want to nail it on one of you.
I think it's more so the fact that editing hasn't shown like the truth at all. Mm-hmm. There hasn't been like a flashback of like, this is what they're talking about. This is the answer for everyone. Maybe if we had a reunion show for Allstars, they would be saving it for that. But I don't think they have anything concrete to... think it'll be a mystery forever. She said, she said.
Yeah, just like BB's lipstick. What did BB pick for that? We'll never know.
We'll never.
I want to know.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? Like, you can tell by my face. How do you feel about Alexis feeling that everybody's against her?
They kind of are, though.
Against her. Like, yeah, because he's been pretty shitty for most of the season. And now all of a sudden, like, the rules have changed and, like, you were playing victim. Like, I'm not here for it at all. Like, my mom didn't understand why. I was watching this with her as well, and she didn't understand why I disliked Alexis so much. And so I went back and replayed, I believe it was episode 3, when she just had that clap back with Chris Cracker when the different team thing, and she's like, "Oh, that's not really a good look."
Yeah,
she's like, she's not really that nice. And it's like, yeah, you can't be shitty and then expect sympathy. Like, it's so disingenuous, in my opinion.
Same page, yeah.
Where's the pitchfork? No more Alexis. No.
Well, you get your wish, so.
Spoiler alert. Oh! You've been waiting for that, huh?
No, I wasn't. I was just like, oh, where is it? Oh, I better do it. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Moment.
Areas of opportunity.
My mom, I don't know if you guys noticed this point, but she pointed out this part to me, is she was laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing at? Because I was like writing down notes, and she's like, rewind. And so it was right before the commercial break, and it was basically the cameraman coming up to Shay while she's changing. And she's like, oh. And she's like,
no.
Like all modest and like her.
Yeah, and that's like, I'm like loving Shea Coulee even more now. Like, it's just like, we didn't get to see that the fun side. She always just seemed like she was a strong-headed female, and it was just like, but that's like, she's really playing it off, and she's having a good time, and that's what I like to see in a winner. And maybe, like, you know, I like to see like them having fun, even though it is grueling and it's a challenge. So yeah. That was a great moment too. I wrote that down as well. Yeah,
it was so cute, and I yes, very endearing. Also, I'm obviously loving Jujubee as well, and she's like, I'm in the top 5. I know what this feels like. Twice. I'm like, yes, call it out, girl. You do know what this feels like. So we go right into the main stage challenge. Basically, like, Rue comes up on the screen, comes in, and it's gonna be I
think there's 2. There's the backyard cousin.
Yeah, did his sister throw in a backyard ball? What? I don't even know what I wrote.
God.
What did I wrote, right?
What are you writing?
Was there challenge?
Oh.
They had to come up.
Backyard challenge.
Oh, it was Charles' family backyard barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
And backyard ball eleganza. The first look was cousin. Second look was creation of
I still
using
don't know
those.
what my writing is there.
Yeah, what's happening?
Rosie. I don't know. I can't tell what I wrote. Don't know. Was it new? Is she from New Orleans? Where's Ruth from? North Carolina? South Carolina? New Orleans?
I think New Orleans.
I wrote down New Orleans, but I remember being like, I don't remember if she said that.
I think New Orleans only because based off of that joke in season 5 with when they do the roast and they have Coco Montrese come out as her cousin, and she's like, your pants are so high, you look like you were at Hurricane Katrina. That's the only joke that I can go off of, but like to say that, but I'll look it up.
I think she was born in San Diego, but it says origin Atlanta, Georgia. So maybe she was born in San Diego.
Georgia. So yeah, they're gonna have a backyard eleganza with the country cousin Realnesss, and they're gonna crash the party. Now, I do like that we have 2 looks that were gonna be happening here. But I know it's Allstars, but I still want the mini challenge. Like, I feel like just getting into the constructing things, I want to see them do stuff before the big show. And so I don't know if it's just never going to come back for Allstars, but I do enjoy some semblance of a mini challenge. I'm going to say it every week. And yes, Do you guys
I think we get more Untucked during the show. And I think that's what they did. They eliminated mini challenge and they gave us more of the drama after the runway. Even though we have a full episode of Untucked to really dive in.
like 33 minutes instead of 24, like
Sure.
whatever. Like, I don't know. I just like the mini challenge. It just shows a different side of them, and it's just a little bit lighted. Let's get some like
something fun. Yes.
You know, get them in the vibe. So then their main stage is going to be high fashion using items found in the backyard. What I loved about this was it was kind of like a Price is Right type vibe with Michelle Visage being the announcer, kind of showing all the things in the backyard that they're going to be able to use. So I thought that was a creative touch. Me being a Price is Right fan, I definitely appreciated that. I actually went to see a live taping of The Price is Right in Vancouver because they had it in Vancouver for a while. I didn't get up on stage, but like
that's your show. That would be a show that you need to be on.
I know.
Oh my God, I'll go down to LA with you. Let's go. Not now.
Not right now.
LA is like war zone. Not going to LA, not going to
Florida,
to
Texas.
Vancouver, not Vancouver, to
$1, Bob. $1.
Yeah. I don't even know if our borders are ever going to open up. Well, not this year anyways, I don't think. So yeah, I love that. But we should bring back the game show. Like, I know that reality television in general is like our decade, our era's game show. Like, this is what it is. It's different, but it's not like Press Your Luck and Price is Right and Wheel of Fortune. We should bring back like
Wayne Brady had a great one at one point.
Which one?
Wayne Brady had a great game show at one point.
I
like
mean,
morning game shows. Like when I'm sick with a cold or flu, I want to lay back and watch Drew Carey on Price is Right or.
True, but like yeah, like we have in Canada we have the new Family Feud, which I would love to go on, but my family's not going to do that. But yesterday I was at a barbecue and we played movie trivia, and I was just on fire. Like if you go on my Instagram, on my story, oh, I'm just on fire. And people are like, "You're intense," and I was like, "Yeah, but I want to go on a game show. Like I've always wanted to like go on one." Please.
I'm wondering, this is just me talking out loud, but like we all love reality television. We all love competitive reality television games. What if we conceptualize a new game show? Like, and take in a little bit of elements of reality TV in it. So I don't know what that is yet, but like have crash prizes, have it be like, I don't buzz it. Like, I don't know, but have condensed versions of the TV show or the game shows that we love and the reality TV shows that we love and merge them together into one.
Okay, so like why don't we stop talking about this right here and we'll have a private moment just because this is forget anything you ever saw, viewers.
I mean, they're going to have to be faster than me because I'm pretty quick with getting things to happen. Yeah. So it's already patented, trademark, copyright, can't do it. But I'm kind of into maybe thinking about something. I just watched Spy Games. Did you guys watch Spy Games? No. Anyways, it's a reality TV show. It's not great, but it has some really good elements to it. And so,
what about? Let's talk about it because I need to bring it up. I'd rather talk about this for Allstars than for a second. The Floor is Lava.
I haven't watched it yet, but my mom told me I should watch it.
Loved it.
Loves it.
My mom's like, you have to think of a strategy of getting from side A to side B. I'm like, Mom.
My mom and your mom are like the same, apparently, because like my mom is just like, when they fall in the lava, they're gone. And when they fall in, my mom laughs right out loud. It's like the new Wipeout, but I
haven't watched it yet, but I think I'm gonna have to.
You'll love it.
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Okay, back to Drag Race.
Back to
All-Stars 5.
What else happened? Oh, so Blair St. Clair feels like this is going to be her challenge. Like she just like knows how to drape. She loves high fashion. She feels that she just knows how to hit this challenge. And when I saw all that, I'm like, okay, so Blair is going to friggin' fail this challenge. Like they just, I've noticed now that it seems as Canada's Drag Race has not, like, I'm not getting fooled by I am getting fooled by their edit, but I don't seem to get fooled by the American edit.
Because you're used to it.
It must be. Yeah. And different editors.
Well, I also think that maybe like the Canada one is, it's like in America you're like, oh yeah, well they did fucking fail. Oh, they did. Whereas in Canada, it's like we don't like to see people fail. We like to see people happy. Yeah. We like to see people like succeed. We don't like to see people's misery. And like, American TV is like, ooh, that's good television.
Yeah.
Whereas, yeah.
Agreed. So Shay is also helping everybody because she seems to have the most sewing skills to everyone else in the workroom. What do you think about this coming from a competitive standpoint?
I mean, it's Shay's competition to lose, right? Is that the phrasing? I think she could help, and like she said, the fact that if we all look great, it makes us all look even better. So I don't think she wants people going out with looking like garbage. Juju's dress was really cute, but I doubt she could have done all that on her own with her own skill set. But I mean, someone like Blair, I bet she didn't need a lot of help. It just didn't look very good. Yeah. I mean, like her hair needed better styling. It was falling apart on the side. It wasn't what I expected out of Blair, because Blair's come on this runway every week looking incredible. And Absolutely. This is the first time that she kind of...
Her backyard character, like when Cracker comes out as that backyard character, it's like, it was funny. She knew exactly the character she was playing. Yeah. Where it's like, Blair was like trying to act butch, and she just was like stick to what you know. Like, just stick to like...
Yeah, Blair's never been a strong actress, though. That's never been like something she's succeeded in on the show. So I'm not surprised that she came out and didn't do the best job. I actually thought Alexis...
we got to the runway, though, Rue actually had like some moments with some of the queens, which I thought was something we haven't seen in a little while, is like the walk around the workroom where she was kind of, having little heart-to-heart moments with the queens. And I think I brought this up a few episodes ago, but some people feel as though Rue is not necessarily genuine, or like, she has her own agenda when she's having these one-on-one talks with the queens, just to, complete a narrative that as a producer. But I really did feel for the two strong moments. So obviously Shay speaking of like her father and his sister, and like what had happened before Allstars 9 aired and stuff like that, and like they seem to be having a really heartfelt moment. And then again with Jujubee talking about basically being orphaned, and then deciding to take a step back from drugs and alcohol and living a sober living life. And Rue seemed to tear up, and I felt that it was genuine. How did you guys feel about those moments?
Oh, that was it was refreshing to watch that. Like you said, like we haven't seen a lot of Rue being upset, or anybody like that Rue and Juju are just buddies. You know that they are, and you have to make your own family. And like I've noticed that there's a lot of people that have helped me in my life. You two are two of the people, and it's a thing that every gay person does go through. You might come from a strong family, and they might accept you, but the family that you make as well is awesome. Yeah.
And Rue had a really nice line. He says that you can honor him by living your best life. And I thought that was a really nice thing to say to Shay. And like that is, I think, really powerful words of motivation, is like doing well. It does honor the people that you love and care about. Sorry, Jojo, I cut you off.
That's okay. I just kept thinking, like, the third person that Rue's going to go to, are they thinking like, okay, let me put on my thinking cap here. I gotta pull it together to keep the tears coming. I think, it was two beautiful moments on the show, incredibly genuine. We've spoken before about Rue not coming across as the most warm person to these people, but it's also Allstars, and Ru hand selected these people. She's been through experiences with them before. So she's probably worked with quite a few of them in real life. So yeah, I'm not surprised that she's a little warmer, but I feel like that's been happening the last couple of seasons, that we're seeing a little more fun side from Ru.
And I definitely giggled along with them. I felt like I was part of their party when they're talking about that she's going to bring the potato salad with raisins and MSG. Yeah. I was like, you're just so cute, Jujubee. Like, I don't know. She's definitely someone that I do not want to see fail. Like, I'm always rooting for her. Like, she brings joy to Drag Race. Like, even when she's kind of being like catty or whatnot, it's just in a very likable way. Yeah. And I'm just so rooting for her.
I almost hope that, like, if Shay does take this and Juju doesn't, that I'd really like to see Juju be a guest judge. That'd be really cool for season 13. Like, I'd really like to see, as much as Raven lost twice and just paint her face. Like, that's awesome. Like, she's still a part of it. And then Raven and Latrice both are on Family Feud with them and part of the family. And I thought that was awesome. So I'm like, Juju is like just that next little cousin that needs to come in.
She's in for sure. So at this point, though, Shay is getting a little bit worried that Alexis is still in the competition. And I'm just like, you had the chance to get her out. Like, I don't know if this is just, lines fed by the producers in the confessionals, but, like, she can't be going back on her save of Alexis. Like, come on, Shay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was to, like, save her own butt in case Alexis does end up in the top. And she's like, I didn't get rid of you. Don't get rid of me. But I think she made the right choice last week, and
it's one of those things that, like, I saved you. I could have sent you home, but I didn't. And then it's very like, Alexis, if you send Shay home next, well, then you just proved yourself to be a fucking ass.
Yeah. I mean, everyone saw what happened with Naomi Smalls and Manila. So.
I mean, it was a moment, but I hated it because obviously Manila was on my team, and I loved her. I loved Manila. Yeah. So we have our guest judge for this episode, and it's Bibi Rexa. Did either of you know who she is?
Yeah.
Well, don't you remember when she was on Big Brother 20? When she came and performed, and Sam cried? Oh my God, Bibi Rexa, I think that someone was. Yeah. She came in the backyard.
Did I just miss a complete episode? Like,
yeah. I mean, like, she's a good singer and she's cute. But she's like,
about her own struggles in life, and I think that she's got like a big fan base in general. She's got a nice voice, great style.
You remember on 20?
Oh my God, her outfit was fire. Her LV Giganta hat, like, full print. Like, oh my God, I was living for her outfit for sure, but I was like, I have no idea who you are. I can't
She could not move her head. Like, she could not. Like, there was a point, I think someone was like, just whatever you do,
don't move.
Because the way she was talking, she was like, I just thought you were really great, and I thought you were awesome.
Period. Yeah, go on iTunes, search her name, and you'll recognize her music.
I forgot. I thought you guys would just help me out.
You don't remember her on BB20?
Not even
really.
like a sliver of remembrance.
Do you remember Sheryl Crow being on Big Brother 3?
Yeah. Yes, of course. So, I mean, I've seen that one again recently, though. So
I have it on DVD.
I know. So what do we think about the first look? So this is where we can talk about, I guess, what's her name? Blair came out. This was her first look, was coming out as like the rocker chick, kind of lesbian rocker. The cigarette's not acting. It's not really acting. I don't know. Just like, that's just not good. She needs a little bit of work. I think that it was just a little bit of a green take on that look. She had an idea, but it was just a little bit grade 9, you know?
She should have came out as a grade 9 though. Like she should have came out as
Oh, that'd be
a
cute.
young child smoking. That would have been fucking hilarious. So she just came out playing, and she's like that little 13-year-old little bastard that's sitting there just smoking. That would have been funny. That would.
We could have given her 1,000 ideas. I didn't expect Blair to come out and rock this challenge.
One episode or one day, maybe after all these seasons are done, we should just go through like what they should have done.
Yeah. Fair.
Because we definitely have some interesting ideas that are more entertaining. Ms. Cracker, so she came out kind of with her long blonde hair and kind of hippie-esque and a little bit crazy.
Backwards cousin.
I liked her.
Yeah. I thought she was smart. I thought it was great.
Yeah. Her monologue was funny. It got Rue laughing, and that's what you gotta do.
Yep, she was funny. I liked her. Jujubee, I love the hat. I didn't love the outfit though.
I agree. I didn't like the shorts.
The shorts is basically.
Did she make them? Like, was that not? Oh, no, I guess not. The hat though was amazing, and her commentary was really good.
Yes.
I think she got hat head. That's what they said.
Imagine just her hair, just like big sauce around here. That's her hat head. Shaquita. It was Miss Shay. I thought that she looked pretty good. I like that outfit. I like that big oversized t-shirt with the image on it. I remember a long time ago, one of my best friends, Karen, she had a boyfriend when she was living in Italy. And so she got like his face spray painted on this gigantic t-shirt. So when she came to visit, she'd just wear this t-shirt with his face on it when they went out.
I bet that relationship lasted.
I mean, she doesn't care.
They're still together, yeah.
No, they're not together, and I don't know where that dress.
I hope she still has it, though.
I hope she has it.
Yeah. It reminded me.
She's one of the people that came out with me the drag night.
Okay.
But one of those friends.
It reminded me of like what you could buy at the X. Like in
yes, exactly.
It's very that. I was like, why can't I get that made?
I love actually spray. I wish I could draw well enough to like do my own spray paint designs. That'd be kind of epic. Who else do we have? Alexis. I didn't really laugh, and I didn't really like her green dress. That's what I wrote down.
Well, she came out as like did she come out as like the maid?
Yeah.
I love the pink wig on her,
Me
though.
too. I thought the pink
wig was cute. Because I remember when she was doing her makeup in the mirror, I was like, oh, don't do the green eyeshadow. I'm like, that looks terrible. But then it worked well with the pink wig, in my opinion. Didn't love the green dress. But, like, if you're going to do a wig reveal, it needs to be cuter. It needs to be way cuter than the original hair. And, like,
it wasn't. It
was just kind of like, oh, can you put the other wig back on?
And not just hold it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I wrote, I love Ms. Cracker's Racket Fascinator.
Yeah, it was. It reminded me of like something she would have done her season, but the construction was beautiful, and I like the print. So I thought it was nice.
And Juju's Watermelon Lady, you're saying before that was out of her element for construction, but you're impressed by what she put together.
Super cute. I like the print. I liked her hair. I love the color of her hair with what she was wearing, like the sherbet little. But I mean that hair is done quite a bit with Drag Race.
I think that for me it was just a touch, like a shade off color. Like I
liked about it.
Color. No, I liked the color, but I felt that it just was a little bit off from the whole look, in my opinion. Like it just hair. Sure. No pun intended. But I didn't mind the look. It was pretty good. Blair, I said that she looks a lot too crafty, and it didn't work for me.
Yeah, it could have been. I'm just surprised because I expected like, bam.
Bam.
Not from Alexis, but from Blair. Actually, I did expect bam from Alexis. I thought Alexis
At least give
incredible.
Me bam. Well. And Shay's other second look, she was basically a bride with friggin' tablecloth chaps. Yeah. Like, that's the creativity I want to see at my backyard party. Like, I want to see tablecloth chaps.
Backyard wedding. I loved it. It was great concept and execution, as per usual, from Shay.
Are you looking at them again, Pez?
I'm watching it on TV.
You're just like,
that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to like fast forward and find like when you're talking about it. I'm like, yeah. They're all standing right there. So yeah.
No, I love that look for sure. And now, how did you feel about Alexis with the kiddie pool dress?
I like the top. I like the legs. I didn't like the shape of the trumpet, but I did like the reveal. I thought it was cute.
Oh, you did? Okay.
That was cute. But I just didn't like it before the reveal. But all up here, gorgeous hair, always nice. I thought she looked like, I'd give it a B+.
B. I was kind of interested in the idea of the kiddie pool. Like, I thought it was like, okay, wow moment, but it was kind of like, it was just a wow moment. Like, it wasn't fully cohesive with the look. It was basically like, bye-bye. like, oh, okay, well, you have a pool underneath your dress.
Yeah. Even maybe if it was covered in like ping pong balls or something, like beer pong, that could have been like there's beer under here and some pong.
A game.
That could have been fun.
Or make it all part of maybe she's a mermaid coming out of this pool. I don't know. Sure. I'm not sure. But I just feel like if she wanted to have this pool reveal, I think it was just a reveal to be a reveal, as opposed to it being part of like a cohesive look. And so that's why it wouldn't, like, I'd be deducting marks there, because it's like, if the pool wasn't underneath there, it wouldn't make the look any better.
Yeah.
It just was like, okay, there's a pool underneath your dress.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's everybody. Oh my God, there's nobody left. Okay, wait, there's not that many people left. Like, we're on episode 6. What the bleep is going to happen?
They're down to the final 4.
There's the preview next week shows that there's another lip sync. So I'm like, how many episodes are we doing here, kids? Like,
only 8?
Yeah, maybe.
Go to a final 3.
I think they're going to go to a final 3.
Yeah, final 3. Like, they'll do another whole episode as the final 4. They'll do, like, probably their thing where they always do a song. And they'll do, like, you know, what they always do with the final 4. They usually do, like, a song, and they'll do, like, a dance, and there'll be big, like, dance stuff and choreo.
It just seems that, you know, most seasons are 13 episodes. I know that Allstars usually are a little bit shorter, but like, is it really going to be only 8 episodes? That's quite small, I think.
It's usually 8 episodes for Allstars.
Wow.
Yeah. Because they usually do the final 4, and then they'll get rid of 2 in there. They didn't bring anybody back, so I'm shocked that they didn't bring anybody back. Like, I thought that they would.
Well, and if they would have been kind of alluding to that by now, if that were the case. So yeah, I don't think anybody's coming back. Maybe it'll be a final 2 so they can get an extra week out of it. Or they do a 2-part finale kind of thing. Maybe.
They could have crowned Shay last week, so I doubt it. Literally.
So what do you think about the judges' commentary about all the queens? Well, I mean, they obviously love Miss Cracker and all the shuttlecocks all over her. And I was actually happy with Miss Cracker giving some props to Shay about helping with construction. I thought that was a nice touch. She didn't just take all the glory for herself. Jujubee. Oh, the line that the guest judge said that I always think in my head, because I tend to be late quite often, is, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come."
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so true, though, because I'm always like, oh, sorry, I'm late.
Very Canadian.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I said sorry, not sorry, okay?
Sorry.
She also gives props to Shay. Blair, they found, wasn't funny enough, and I agree, she wasn't funny enough. I think she needs to work on her comedy and her acting. Yeah. Her looks are good enough. I think if she elevates the other side, I think that she'll all over. Just
yeah, it's just. I think that's just experience. I mean, like, how old is she? Like 22.
Baby now.
Yeah, now she is.
I actually have no idea. Look it up. I don't know. Shay didn't know that they were called shuttlecocks. She just called them birdies. I mean, I think I knew they're called shuttlecocks, but I do call them birdies.
Birdie.
think Birdie's more Canadian.
A.
There.
And as I was kind of saying, Alexis's proportions were a bit wonky with like the stupid pool underneath her dress.
Yeah.
Interesting, not well thought out in my opinion. So of course I think it's either Shay or Miss Cracker that's going to be winning this thing. Were you surprised as to which way it went?
I wasn't surprised only because I actually thought Miss Cracker's backyard was really good, and her dress was probably the most, I don't know, it was an eleganza theme, and I saw that dress a little bit more like on an actual runway. I feel like that's something you could really wear. I like Shay's bridal backyard look, but I understood why they gave the win to Cracker. It could have easily went to Shay. Shay's backyard just wasn't as exciting for me.
And as elevated as well. Like it was amazing, but I can see it not being as fabulous in like a high fashion sort of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and more sticking with the theme of like she's got a racket on her head, and she's got those little balls with they're like croc balls, like croc shoes, and they're like cut in half, and they're used as earrings, and they're cut in half. So it's like you could look at that and go, yeah, that's very backyard. Whereas Shay looks almost too good, like it almost looks too nice. Like that actually would be a dress that would be like a couture dress. So.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Cracker says that Alexis and Blair are pretty much in the bottom, just kind of according to the critiques of the judges. I have to agree, because I think Jujubes was, well, they like her better, and she was funny, and neither of those two were funny in my opinion. Alexis is crying at this point, and so when they started doing these talks, Blair is kind of campaigning to Cracker in a way that seems so disingenuous. Like she needs to figure out how to look sincere when she's campaigning. Like I know they're kind of friends, but
Kinda.
like how?
But they've had a history too, right?
Pardon?
Cracker's kind of had a history with both Blair and with Alexis. So maybe in Blair's mind it was 50-50, but I wasn't surprised by the outcome, for sure.
No, me neither. Yeah. But Blair being like, I love you. It's like, oh, you just sound like you're just saying this because she has power, but whatever. We know that she's going to.
And she was also like, I won the reading challenge. Like, she brought that up. And it was like, I brought it up. Like, she doesn't want to hate it. I was like, oh, okay.
She's trying, though. I mean, I wouldn't want to leave at this point from that challenge. You know what I mean? I don't think that particular challenge everybody did poorly enough to feel like, okay, I deserve to go. And so I can understand scraping at anything because, like, she is neck and neck kind of with Alexis at this point with, like, how well they've been doing in the competition. So I won the reading challenge. Like, I get that just, like, needs to throw something out there just to, like, she should have said, like, I'm not as shitty as Alexis can be.
There it is. Simple answer.
Simple answer. And so Alexis's campaign was that she wants to be an inspiration. I was like, I don't know. Now she's kind of bringing it back to, like, you know, her roots and Puerto Rico and, like, wants to, you know, shine and show that. And I get that, and I appreciate and I support that, but that wasn't her narrative the whole time, and that's kind of what bothers me. It's like, before you're playing the villain, but now you're playing the savior. Like, I don't know. I just didn't buy it.
Yeah.
It was reaching for me. So Blair is scared, but I was like, there's absolutely no way that Blair is going home, and I was right in the end. But I did think it was really funny when Alexis went to vote and she had to pull the pool sideways to get through the door. Yeah. I laughed.
It was good. It was good.
But, so basically what happens? It was the lip sync. So the winner is, we know, is Miss Cracker. She's going to be doing a lip sync against the lip sync assassin,
Miss Roxy Andrews.
I loved her. Oh my God. I was always a fan of her. I know people, like, you know, they bugged her about her body and bugged her about her not, like, elevating her drag in her seasons and all that.
For her villainy during her first season, the way she treated drinks.
I think that
not even like the way she.
Go ahead, sorry.
the way she treated Jinx, like, was not a fan of hers whatsoever. And then when she came back for Allstars, I thought she could redeem herself. Her first episode was so good. She was so strong. And then she kind of lagged from then on out. And her positioning, like, yeah, she did really well, but I think she proved herself during this assassination. It was an assassination.
Well, I was saying to my mom, I'm like, Mom, she's gonna do a wig reveal. She's the wig reveal. She's gonna do a wig reveal. Like, I was saying it the whole thing. She didn't do a friggin' wig reveal, but she did an ass reveal. Yes. And I was here for her ass reveal. Were you guys surprised?
Initially, no, because I knew like what she was wearing. Obviously, it was coming off, but she's very body positive in general. But I knew that she would want to showcase what she's been working with lately. So I expected a little. And she's a burlesque performer. She loves that. So it was very on brand for what she did.
Did she get a Brazilian butt lift, or has she just been working out?
Just natural.
That's I think. What she did on Allstars 2 she redeemed herself for not being a bitch.
Yeah.
And you know what? She's awesome. She made the Final Four. She's friends with all of them. This lip sync was just the cherry on her story. Like, it was just, she had this huge arc, and that's what I love about editing. She came with a purpose, whereas Vanjie was just like, I'm just going to come here. Same with Alyssa. Alyssa was probably like, yeah, I can lip sync for about an hour. Yeah, sure, no problem. And came in and just did what she had to do. Whereas she came in with a huge outfit. She was doing a reveal after reveal. She made that thing for her ass thick and juicy. So,
yeah, every assassin that we've had that has won so far has come in prepared and ready to like showcase themselves. And I think that's really important. The thing is, the queens of season 5 weren't aware of this twist initially. Excuse me, so they might not have come in to prepare for reveal after reveal after reveal after reveal.
Shangela did in season 3. Like, she brought that fat suit. Like,
yeah.
Even Ben brought all that stuff too. And like, I'm just surprised that like Cracker just wore that little blue 2-piece.
Yeah. Though I still thought Cracker did really well during the lip sync. I watched her too.
She is so tiny. I want to know how tall she is, because when anybody was walking by her, she just looked like a little tiny person, little small person. So cute. I kind of already spoiled. We already kind of talked about it and spoiled it. But so Thick and Juicy wins the lip sync, and she's holding the lip sync of the group of queens, and that lippity split stick is Miss Alexis Mateo.
Yeah.
Boom!
Bam.
She is finally gone. Bam, bam, bam. I was happy that she's finally gone. I mean, if she was the way she was in this last few episodes, I might have liked her more, but she just wasn't consistent in her character. And if she's gonna be the bitch, and I either like you or hate you. I can get to decide, but like, I just don't like when people are playing one role and then want to play another role and then play another role. I think it's a little bit manipulative, and I'm not here for it. And I don't really enjoy her drag that much. She did get called out a bit by the judges though about her face when Vanjie was on the runway last week. Kind of saying that she didn't look all that happy to see her drag daughter. What did you think about that?
Yeah. Rue calls her out, and she's just like, well, I didn't want her to pick my lipstick. There's a lot going on. Yeah, okay. But like, at the end of the day though, this is just drag. This is just like, I get it that there's $100,000 on there, but I guess when you're called a liar and then all of a sudden your drag daughter shows up and she's already like in the hot seat. Yeah, I can see her being upset like that. I can see her.
Yeah, it would have been the episode to have that's probably what the producer's dream would be, to have Vanjie reveal the lipstick of Alexis, kind of in the same frame with Morgan Michaels and Mayhem. But luckily for Alexis, she lived to do another day of competing.
So next week is going to be a stand-up comedy smackdown. I think that it's probably going to be Blair's week to leave.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page.
I don't
is
think
pretty
it's
solid.
For
Juju is so funny. Cracker is a comedian, and Shay is everything that comes out of Shay's mouth is so funny. So, yeah, if Blair pulls that out,
good for her. Like, I would love to see Blair win something, but
yeah, so would I. Yeah.
I don't know with this one, but you know what? Maybe she's been working on something because she has to realize her shortcomings. And it's been in these acting challenges, so I'm hoping. But I still have 2 people in there, and you guys each have 1. Is that how it is now?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's 4 people left, correct?
4 people left, yeah.
But I don't even think I'm going to win still because I have Miss Cracker and I have Blair left, which are great. But I think that Jujubee and Shay are more favored to win, to be fair.
But you've also won 2 challenges, like 2 main challenges, and same as Shay. And Juju's only won 1. She didn't even win that lip sync. So I don't know.
Well,
kind of up in the air.
What happened?
We'll each have a dog in the fight. What is it? The pony in the race? I don't know. A dog in the fight for the final 3. I feel like we'll each have, like, I'll probably be Miss Cracker, Shay Coulee, and Jujubee will probably be the final.
That's a great final 3.
That'll be fun to see anyways.
So going back to like the cocktail thing with the astrology thing.
That's it.
You are an Aquarius.
Correct.
The Aquarius cards are not here. I know. I even laid them all out and it was like, oh, okay, there you go. Blah, blah. There's no Aquarius cards. However, I have made an Aquarius cocktail, which you have drank at the ACT fundraiser where I made it for Aquaria.
Because she's Aquarius, because it's the best sign in the zodiac.
There you go. And they like pear. Do you like pear? Do you like
pear?
gin?
Yeah.
You like gin?
Yeah.
You like gin, but I know you like tequila, but I mean like
gin over vodka, yeah.
The cocktail that I did create was with blueberries, pear, gin, and then it was topped with soda. So I mean, like, that was something. I did look at a Taurus. Let's see if this resonates with you there, sir.
Red wine.
Moscow Mule?
I'm not a big drinker.
French 75?
I don't know what that is.
It's delicious. That's a good drink.
I'll
gin.
drink it.
It's like gin, like lemon lime juice, and then topped with champagne.
Oh,
with a little simple syrup.
And a little sugar.
Yeah. And then also a melon cucumber punch.
Oh, I would like that.
Okay, yeah.
And you would like a melon punch.
I would.
Now let's just say, because your man is a Virgo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he a big gin and tonic fan?
He is.
Gin and tonic?
Yeah, he does like his gin and tonics.
Does he like rum and cokes?
No.
Okay, so that's what a rum and coke does. And the other one was a Corpse Reviver. I don't even know what that is.
What is it?
Corpse Reviver, gin, triple sec, vermouth, lemon juice, and absinthe.
I'll drink anything. Let's have it all, whatever.
Gross.
My only thing
Aaron's
is
basement.
I don't like soda and I don't like tonic. So that's my like.
If you're gonna have any tonic with
breaker.
Fever Tree tonic, it's so good.
I'm never gonna do it. No.
It's Fever Tree's pretty good, to be fair. It's not too.
I don't like the texture.
It's not too carbonated.
There's like elderflower and there's like all these different kind of tonics. It's not like that yellow can tonic. That is just trash.
But what does it have for Libra?
It had a lot of spritzers. It had what did it have again? I love a Long Island iced tea. That's my favorite, but apparently that's a Scorpio's drink. So
I mean, that's so Scorpio.
Is it? Libra, Scorpio, Pisces likes champagne cocktails. Sagittarius, Aries likes a hurricane. Gemini's like Negronis. Aries likes an espresso martini. That's definitely a true statement. Gemini's like a Bailey's ice cream milkshake. Scorpios, a Black Widow. I don't even know what that is. Vodka, cran, blackberries. Oh, sim. Libra, cosmopolitan toast.
I mean, I like Cosmo.
I love a good Cosmo. I would make a
Cosmo.
Cosmo. Yeah, like a nice little vodka cran triple sec. Oh, yeah.
I'm a Cointreau girl with lime juice,
Oh,
please.
Cointreau.
And it has to be like the perfect color pink, not red.
Well, you know what, you guys can't sip with us.
I mean, I can't sip with anybody either because you don't have a drink for me as an Aquarius. Well, it better have been a margarita.
Do you like it spicy?
I like any margarita.
Okay, I know you do. She's like just 100% agave. Always.
Cute.
Exactly.
Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to Allstars 5, Season 5, Episode 6, whatever it is. But let's Mateo. See you later. Bye. If you guys want to subscribe or you guys want to find us on Instagram, you can follow me at Michael Pez and Realnesss with 3 S's.
Or me at ShanFran.
Or me at at Joseph O'Toole.
Make sure you subscribe right down below, hit that like button, ring that bell so every time we have a new episode, you will be notified. And have a great day. Enjoy your drag living. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.